You might know Anne Boleyn as the ill-fated second wife of King Henry VIII, the one who lost her head. But the story your history books told you is only half the tale. Today, we're diving into 5 salacious facts about Anne Boleyn that paint a much darker, more complex picture of the queen who changed England forever. Let's get into it. First up was an witch. It's one of the most persistent rumors about her. After she failed to give Henry a son, her enemies started spreading whispers. They claimed she had a 6th finger on one hand and strange moles on her body, which at the time were considered marks of a witch. They said she used sorcery to bewitch the king and turn him against his first wife, Catherine of Aragon. While historians today agree these accusations were just propaganda to justify her execution, it shows just how desperately her enemies wanted her gone. The idea that a woman could hold so much power over a king was so unthinkable, they had to attribute it to black magic. Fact number 2. Anne Boleyn was a ruthless political operator. We often see her as a victim, but Anne was a major player in the Tudor court. She wasn't just a pretty face. She was intelligent, educated, and incredibly ambitious. She spent years refusing to be Henry's mistress, holding out for the crown. During this time, she actively participated in government, pushing for England's break from the Catholic Church. She influenced appointments, advised the king on foreign policy, and had her own network of spies and supporters. Some sources suggest she was instrumental in the downfall of powerful men who opposed her, like Cardinal Wolsey. She didn't just stumble onto the throne. She strategically and sometimes ruthlessly paved her own way there. Number 3. The scandalous charge of incest. This is perhaps the most shocking accusation leveled against her. To get rid of Anne, her enemies needed to prove she was unfaithful, committing high treason. They didn't just accuse her of adultery with several men from the court. They threw in the most taboo charge of all: incest with her own brother, George Boleyn. There was almost no real evidence, just coerced confessions and flimsy testimonies. Most historians believe this charge was completely fabricated, a political move designed to make her downfall as dramatic and disgraceful as possible. It was the ultimate betrayal, turning her own family against her in the public eye and sealing her fate. Our 4th fact is about her dramatic rise and fall. Anne's journey was a roller coaster. She went from being a lady-in-waiting to the queen, holding the king's heart for almost a decade. For 1,000 days, she was Queen of England, one of the most powerful women in the world. But her reign was incredibly short. When she gave birth to a daughter, Elizabeth, instead of the promised son, Henry's affection began to wane. After a series of miscarriages, his desperation for a male heir turned to fury. Her fall was as swift as her rise. In just a few weeks, she went from queen to prisoner, tried and executed. It's a terrifying reminder of how precarious power was in the Tudor court, especially for women. Finally, fact number 5. Her ghost is said to haunt the Tower of London. Anne Boleyn's legacy didn't end with her execution. She has become one of England's most famous ghosts. For centuries, people have reported seeing her spirit wandering the Tower of London, where she was imprisoned and beheaded. Some say they see her walking towards the chapel, holding her own head under her arm. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, these stories show the powerful, haunting impact she had on history. She was a woman who defied conventions, reshaped a nation, and paid the ultimate price. Her story is so dramatic, so tragic, that it continues to captivate and haunt us nearly 500 years later. So there you have it, 5 salacious facts that reveal a different side of Anne Boleyn. She was more than a tragic queen. She was a fighter, a politician, and a woman who dared to reach for power in a man's world. What do you think? Was she a victim or a villain? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into history. See you next time.